You doubt yourself because you don't trust yourself. That's it. You don't trust or respect your own authority, and so therefore when you are feeling something, when you know that you should do something, when you want to go after something that you feel is really meant for you, you doubt yourself. Now here's the thing about self-doubt. Self-doubt can actually be a very good thing because it's using a level of discernment. You want a cookie, but you doubt that you should get one because, hey, I had 5 now, and that 6th one could really hurt my stomach, hurt my figure, or hurt my health. That type of doubt, that's discernment. And even then, you're not necessarily doubting what it is that you believe. You are doubting what it is that you are about to do because your own authority is telling you, hey, you go that route, something bad can happen. So let's not go that route. When we doubt ourselves, what we're really saying is my own personal authority really doesn't matter. My own personal opinion really doesn't matter. My highest self, my highest intuition really doesn't matter. I need someone else or something else to validate what it is that I feel. And that comes from a strong level of insecurity and a strong level of needing somebody else to tell us what it is that we need to do. Your self-doubt is simply you saying to yourself, I don't trust me. I am not important enough for me to be listening to me. I am not powerful enough for me to really know what it is that I know, which is why you think you do not have an intuition. Because you doubt that there is something telling you energetically, internally, where to go, what to do, and how to do it. You don't want to trust that because you're like, no, this doesn't make sense to me. There's no way that I could be this powerful. There's no way that my own personal opinion could actually matter so much and guide me to where it is that I want to go and need to go. The reality is you've gotten so used to needing help and other people placing their opinion on you that your own opinion has taken a huge back burner, which makes sense, right? Because society doesn't really teach you to care about your own opinion about yourself. And, we literally grow up with the whole idea of respect your elders and respect your parents. Your parents tell you to turn left, whether you want to do it or not, you're turning left. And I know everybody has different households, so that could have been different in different people's lives. However, most people, they have to obey their parents. They have to obey, whoever is the oldest or whoever is what seems like the smartest in the room. However, in our own personal lives, a lot of times, our higher self and our intuition is the smartest one in the room. Our intuition is telling us exactly what to do, exactly where to go, what's good for us, what's not good for us, how to feel, how to move. It's telling us everything we need to know. We know ourselves better than any single person that could ever tell us about us. But we do this really strong thing where we completely ignore it because society tells you to. If your parents tell you to go to school, but everything in you is like, I do not and should not go to school today, you're going to go to school because at the end of the day, authority has told you to go. You, when you are doubting yourself, you're really in the in-between. You're in between believing something and simply not believing in something. So I believe that this is happening, but wait, I don't think it's happening. But it seems like it's happening because I feel it, but it couldn't possibly be happening because there's no proof of it. And self-doubt really is just the in-between. Self-doubt is really the idea that you have an opinion, but it's just not a strong enough opinion. It's not one that you can stand on, or that you're already moving in a different direction. So for example, if you have an opinion about yourself and you believe that you are ugly, but you look in the mirror and you actually like what you look like, but then you start doubting what you look like or doubting that you should like what you look like, boo bop sugar pie honey bun. That right there is you being in between. You're in between how it is that you genuinely feel and who it is that you genuinely are versus maybe what you have learned about yourself or the comparisons you're making with other people. You're in between. And we're going to talk a lot more about being in between, especially on my Patreon. So if you're not a patron, definitely sign up and become one, because when I tell you, the content is going to be content. However, being in between, what it does is it doesn't allow you to push forward or move forward in the direction you want to move in. When you are consistently in between, you're literally not able to go anywhere. Think about being in between something, right? If you have 1 foot here and 1 foot there, and there's no movement. You can't move forward, you can't move backwards. You're kind of just stuck. You're kind of just right here until we finally figure out what's going on. When you're in between trying to make a decision for yourself, let's say you're trying to decide what to eat, but you're in between, the salad and the pizza. The in between doesn't allow you to move forward with either, because you are still deciding. You are still loading. You are still trying to figure it out. And you are constantly going back and forth, doubting both of those things. I should get the salad, but the salad isn't going to fill me up as much as the pizza. But I should get the pizza because the pizza has a better taste than the salad. But I should get and you're just going to constantly go back and forth. And the reason why you're doing that is because your own personal authority has no real say, not to you at least. You are in a position where if you know for a fact, internally, deeply, that you should absolutely get the pizza, because the pizza today is just simply what's going to help you, or simply what's going to give you what it is that you need, you might not get the pizza because you remembered that your friends all eat salads, and you remember that that person yesterday called you fat, and you remember looking in the mirror and being like, oh my God, I don't know that, I'm just so bloated. You are going in looking for all the proof that is telling you that it's okay to eat the pizza, which is most likely why you are in between. Your self-doubt, literally, if you think about it, is just a choice. It is a decision. When you are doubting yourself, that is simply you deciding not to trust yourself and not to believe in yourself. And it is that simple. A lot of times we believe that self-doubt is something that we are so stuck with. I just don't know why I keep doubting myself. I'm going to tell you why, Boobop. You're doubting yourself because you don't trust yourself, and you're doubting yourself because you're choosing to doubt yourself. You're choosing to not obey your own authority. You're choosing to believe that you don't have your own authority intact within yourself. And so therefore you doubt it. Therefore you don't listen to it. But let a parent, a teacher, an elder tell you what it is that you need to do. Even if you don't want to, you're hardly going to doubt it for a second. This is where self-doubt really comes from. This is what self-doubt is consistently doing. It's just simply consistently choosing to not trust yourself. Choosing to not believe that your own opinion could possibly be right. And it is being in between. And when you're in between, you tend to make the decisions that simply align with whatever it is that you've learned, whoever it is that you were at one point, and not your absolute truth. But the best way to stop self-doubting, the best way to stop doubting yourself, is to allow yourself to be in the moment and really ask yourself, what is the answer to this one question? What do we need? What do we want? What is something that is actually going to help us in this moment? And when you give yourself the answer, instead of saying, I don't know, but I think, get rid of those types of words and instead listen to the answer and tell yourself, I'm willing to trust you today. I'm going to listen to everything that you say to me today, and I'm willing to trust you. So when you're sitting here and you're trying to make a decision for yourself and you decide, you know what, today I'm getting a salad because I deserve a salad and I want to eat a little healthy today, and I think that's the best thing for me. And you get to that restaurant where you get to order a salad or a pasta or a burger or a pizza. Listen to yourself the first time. Don't get in that self-doubt of, oh, is the salad gonna fill me up? Is it gonna this? Is it gonna that? Listen to yourself the first time. Let your intuition ride. If your intuition is telling you, yeah, you should still get the salad, don't sit there and question it. Don't sit there and ask it, should I get the salad or should I not? Get the salad. Go after the salad, because that inner authority is helping you. And that one decision to decide to listen to yourself instead of doubting yourself can actually lead you to more of what you want, instead of leading you to consistently being in between and unsure. Because that quick decision to get that salad brings you back into your car where you now need to drive to this place, and you finally go to that gas station and boom, you meet the love of your life. And that person was gonna leave 2 seconds before you got there. But because you listened to yourself, because you were quick with it, because you didn't doubt yourself, everything led to where it is that you needed to go. Self-doubt is a choice. And truly, you have more authority over your life. So you can choose to question yourself consistently, or you can choose to just start listening. And I know that that sounds easier said than done, but it really actually is easier done than said. It's just the conditioning that's telling you not to listen to yourself. The one thing that you've taught or been taught your whole life is how to listen to your parents, how to listen to teachers, how to listen to your elders, how to listen to the opinions of others, how to listen to criticism. You know how to listen. If it's one thing you know how to do, it's how to listen. The only thing you now need to tweak is who you're listening to. Instead of putting everybody else at the top of your list, put you at the top of the list. Put you at the number one spot of who you're going to listen to. So when your inner authority tells you that you need to do this, or you need to walk this way, or you need to rest, or you need to call out of work, or you need to X, Y, and Z, do it. Because while you're thinking that you have to do the opposite and you're doubting yourself and you're like, oh my God, I just don't know if I did the right thing. Truthfully, your inner authority is guiding you towards the best of the best. Now, of course, there is a whole nother side to this, and that is the ego. And that's the part of you that is simply just doing things out of habit and to try to keep you safe. We're gonna talk about that one as well. But the self-doubt itself is literally just you doubting your inner authority. It's you doubting your intuition, and it's you doubting who you truly are. Get in the moment, stay in the moment, and practice listening to yourself. Ask yourself that one question. Should I take a nap? Yes or no? No matter how tired you are, if your inner authority says no, just listen and don't take that nap. If your inner authority says yes, just listen and take the nap, regardless of what you think you have to do. Because all of this self-doubt is simply just you understanding that you're not listening to you. You don't trust yourself and you don't respect yourself enough for you to listen to yourself. But there is that authority within you. Not everybody owns you. Not everybody gets to decide how you're going to live. And the way to combat self-doubt is to trust yourself, is to create a good relationship with you so that you're not consistently doubting what you think. Trust, know, and believe that you're actually right, that your higher self has your back, and that the more you listen to it, great things start to happen. And it doesn't all have to happen in one sitting, but trust yourself to guide you in a beautiful direction, okay? Hopefully this is helpful. If you have questions, definitely let me know. I definitely need to let that out because there's a lot of us that are sitting here doubting ourselves and thinking that it's a lifelong sentence, but it's not. Every time you doubt yourself, it's a choice. Just like every time you don't doubt yourself, that is you choosing simply not to. But until next time, you know I'm sending you love. If you're not subscribed, I tell you to subscribe, but you're grown, so do what you want. Until next time, bye.